Hello, welcome to MKT363E Services Marketing. In this video, we will continue with the P of promotion and discuss the challenges of service communications. By the end of the video, you will be able to describe the challenges of service communications and provide suggestions on how to overcome the challenges. Services are performances rather than objects. Hence, their benefits can be difficult to communicate. The intangibility of services creates 4 problems for the promotion of services. They are 1. Abstractness, 2. Generality, 3. Non-searchability, and 4. Mental impalpability. When something is abstract, it does not have a physical existence. For example, companies providing financial advice or legal advice or counseling find it hard to promote their services as there are no tangible objects. Generality refers to items that comprise a class of objects, persons, or events, for instance, airline seats, massage, and haircuts. There may be physical objects that can show these services, so abstractness is not a problem. However, it is not specific enough, so even though most customers of the service know what they are, it is difficult for marketers to create a unique value proposition to communicate what makes a specific offering distinctly different from that of competing offerings. Non-searchability. Many services are high in experience and credence attributes and hence cannot be searched or inspected before the purchase. For example, one can examine the seats and equipment in a hairdressing salon. However, one will have no idea how the stylist will style one's hair until it is done. One can also inspect the various equipment in a gym, but will not be able to tell whether the personal trainer is good until one receives the service. Mental impalpability. Many services are sufficiently complex, multidimensional, or new. Therefore, one often cannot understand nor interpret a service, what the experience of consuming it will be like, and what benefits will result. Examples of such services include plastic surgery or being a tourist on a space shuttle. So, how can these 4 aspects of intangibility of services be overcome? Abstractness can be overcome through the use of a service consumption episode in marketing communications. This is through showing the typical customer benefiting from the service. The emphasis is on depicting the customer's experience with the service. For example, in a university, it can be through showing how instructors may go out of their way to help students to understand material that is challenging and showing students being happy and enlightened. The perspective taken is that of the customers. Generality can be overcome through system documentation, performance documentation, and service performance episode. System documentation is about documenting facts and figures about the service delivery system. In the context of Unisim, it could be a documentation of the number of associates, their qualifications, as well as their current professional experience. Performance documentation can be about how many students obtain an A in the modules. Service performance episode can be the other side of the coin for service consumption episode. Service consumption episode shows customers benefiting, while service performance episode shows the service being delivered by the service personnel. Hence, again in the Unisim context, it could be showing the activity-based pedagogy in class and how students can learn today and apply it the next day at work. Non-searchability can be overcome through consumption documentation and reputation documentation. Consumption documentation is obtaining testimonials from satisfied customers. Reputation documentation is about showing the awards that the company has obtained. For example, the SIMGE website and promotion messages may show that for the 7th year running, SIMGE has been picked as the best private institute by Asia One readers at the Asia One People's Choice Awards. Unisim can also show the various accreditations that it has. Mental impalpability. Mental impalpability can be overcome through service process episodes, case history episode, and service consumption episode. A service process episode is a step-by-step documentation of what exactly will happen during the service experience. For example, pre-surgery patients can be shown a video of the procedure. Prenatal programs often show videos of the baby delivery process. Case history episode. A case history episode is when the firm shows actual case studies of what a firm did for a specific client and how it solved that client's problems. Many advertising agencies or management consulting companies use this method and provide case history episodes on their websites. A service consumption episode can also be used to overcome mental impalpability. In this video, we have described the challenges of service communications and provided suggestions on how to overcome these challenges. In the next video, we will continue with the P of promotion and discuss the marketing communications mix.